Hi, my name is Dan Barlow and today I'm going to show you how to install Windows 7 onto this computer. So there in the disk tray is a copy of my Windows 7 disk and we'll start the machine. Now we need to enter the boot manager, so on this machine it's F12, and to install this operating system we need it to boot to the CD. So it's just a CD DVD drive, the machine will now boot to that. Press any key to boot from CD or DVD drive and Windows is loading the files. This is all coming from the disk that I've got. Files have finished loading and now the setup disk is coming in. There we go. Windows 7. Time and currency format, we want English, United Kingdom, and that'll change automatically for the keyboard or input method. So click on next. It gives you options. If you're having issues with your operating system, you can choose the option to repair your computer, and then there's a list of stuff installed on the disk that tells you what you need to know before you install in Windows. So now I'm going to click on Windows Terms and Conditions page appears. Once you've read through all the terms and conditions, click accept the terms and next, which brings you to this menu. Now let's click custom because we're installing a new copy of Windows, and there it shows you the hard drive which is the machine, and this one is a 300GB hard drive, so far used up on its 262GB. So click next, and it comes up with a warning message. The partition you've selected might contain files from a previous Windows installation. Basically what they're going to do now is group these folders and all the files into something called windows.old, which you'll be able to see in My Documents once it's installed. And there the setup files are now running and it's installing Windows 7. Setup is now complete and Windows 7 is ready for its first use. This is the first screen that you come to. It's asking you for a username for your account. So for this one I'll just put Dan, and then it changes the computer name to Dan PC. Click next. Type a password, this will create your account, so I'll just type a simple password. Obviously by adding numbers and capital, lowercase, case letters will increase the security of your password, and then you can create a hint if you ever forget the password. And the hint will show up to you, reminding you about what the password is linked with. Okay, and now it's asking you for help protecting your computers. Use a recommended setting from Windows, and that will download and run Windows updates automatically. Click on that. The time is correct. Next. And it's giving you the option to choose to Wi-Fi. So I will link it to my home Wi-Fi that I'm currently on. Enter the password. Click next. It's a home network, so we click home, and now it's just connecting to my Wi-Fi. Windows is now loading. You can see there we've installed Windows 7 Professional. It's now preparing the machine for the first use. There we go. Windows has started and it's open. See down in the corner, connected to Wi-Fi, the date's there. So now what I'm going to do is check the drivers, make sure all the drivers are installed. So click on computer, right click computer and manage. This then opens computer management, which is a utility to all Windows software. Click device manager, and then that will bring up a list of drivers for the machine. All the drivers have installed except for these base system device drivers, so I'll need to look them up on the internet and get them downloaded and installed onto the machine.